Welcome to another episode of On the Center, Season 2, Episode 2. We are back. We are your hosts. I'm Matrix.
And I am the franchise.
Yeah, wild child.
You see the firecrackers, the fireworks?
No.
Yes, we tried.
We turned the feature off today. Anyway, we have a special guest on the phone today. That's why we did 2 episodes in 1 week.
We had to get him on.
Yeah.
We got El Presidente. I ready to do the Mexican dance. We got El Presidente, Mr. Tito Bethell. I call him Titi. Mr. Tito Bethell.
Yes,
Everybody know him. He's a fixture in the sports community. But I'm a sell all your business, man. Yeah. El Presidente, Mr. Bethell. Let us know, man. Give us a little brief bio about yourself, man, the sporting world.
Wow. Again, like you said, it's a great opportunity to be invited on the center. A lot of people really think they know the story, but I actually started in basketball, coaching night league. When we won championships, me and Pete together coaching night league. Left night league to come to football. Started my career, I guess, playing for the Jets. Then transitioned up to head coach. During my tenure, I also served as the president of the league, of the CAFL. Then also I transitioned over to flag, played, won the championship, then retired, became a coach, won the championship, came back to help with a friend, lost some championships. Now I've been elevated to, I guess, once again, credit and back. The thing I love a lot, football.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of ups and downs, man. But I mean, again, congratulations, man. You know what I mean? Like we said on the first show earlier this week.
Mm-hmm.
We know you and your team will get it done. We have a lot of high hopes. So don't let us down, eh? Don't let us down. We know y'all to get it done. But I heard what's his name? The franchise calling you El Presidente. Where did you get that name from?
I got that name from that came from the Jets. Then before, going back to that 55, I was made president.
That's filthy.
Head coach of the Jets. I got the kind of started from there, and then it took it over into the Hawks, the Ravens. So it kind of stuck with me a while.
I hear you mentioned all these teams, but you didn't mention the team that you started off in flag with, man. What happened to that?
Wow. I'm surprised you weren't that story. That's a story that...
I don't need the story. I just need to hear the name.
And he...
started actually playing for the Lions.
There you go.
My career started with the Lions. I actually started as the center with the franchise.
The franchise.
I started as the center, but then converted to a guard, but originally thought him to be a fullback. And I had a little collision with one of the, sitting organizer of the team. He couldn't see eye to eye. He wanted to fight me because he wanted to bring his friend in because he was better than me. So when he went to get me up, get me when I started a fight. And I was suspended by the team and not the league.
Okay.
Right before playoffs.
And that's how the Ravens were formed.
Yes. Because it wasn't brought before the team. It was a crew of guys who ran the ball when I decided to do what they wanted. I actually was a jet practice, getting ready to run my lap before the teams reached. A player walked up who was the quarterback at the time and said, "Hey, you ever thought about bringing on a jet fan?" I think that's a good idea, not knowing that he was about to hand me my letter. Suspended me for the rest of the season.
Oh, wow.
So I had to stand by after putting in 4 or 5 years with the Lions. Finally got a chance to get a chance to sit on the sideline and watch the minute. I was suspended for I was reprimanded for, I guess, starting a fight.
Yeah.
And the other guy who didn't fight with me he didn't even get suspended. I was though.
Yeah, they
not the league.
Well, I mean, I guess that was the start of a great career in flag football for you.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, again.
I went on to play defense. Actually, I went on to play defense, play linebacker. Average maybe 2 sacks a game, 3 picks. Maybe I ended the season like 7 picks. I had a great line in front of me: Dave, Big Mike, Pete. List goes on and on. So we was a great crew. We just put our heads down and try to, make our team successful.
Okay. So again, I want to say, Understander wants to tell you congratulations in becoming the president of BFFL. But I'm going to ask you this. What inspired you to give it a go after years of people trying to offer you the opportunity to run? What inspired you this time? What changed?
I guess several different reasons. I mean, every time and y'all been around, and y'all hear me say it over and over. Every time I try to step away, a different opportunity always presents itself. I'm supposed to be retired.
Yeah, from we taught at the Raven Street. I remember that.
I cut it. And every time I cut it, I'm done. Next thing you know, they want me to coach, but I'm done. And so every time I try to move on, I just keep getting put back. So I guess it's a sign to say, hey, God needs me to either hang around or I have some assignment. Because every time I try to shut it down, it just keeps elevating me to another spot.
Yeah.
So I began to run. Before, again, God bless the dad, he asked me to run about a year before it started. I said, man, that's a lot, man. I mean, I was just chill and I turned it down. And here it came back around again.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? Let me just do it. Let me just get it done and give it what I can give it to get it to where it needs to be. Not saying that it's a viable league now, but there's so much more that can happen to make it even better.
But that speaks of people recognizing the work you put in as a player, as a coach, as a team leader. So, right, it just goes.
Also as a person with integrity, and you know what I mean, because that's what we hoping you continue to be that person. You know what I mean. I'm sure that you were voted in for a reason. I mean, I know you guys didn't have any others running against you.
They were scared.
But at the same time, when you look at the polls, I mean, everyone who voted, they voted for you guys. So it is what it is. I mean, they could have just sit back and don't vote at all. But they still voted to make sure, you know. But
hanky-panky goblin.
I know you have a team, first team, multiple people on it, multiple individuals from all walks of life. This team that you have, what made you assemble this team in particular?
This team was handpicked.
I can see they good picks.
I would say the whole, but the team was handpicked. Almost everything was put in place for this to happen. And I almost just walked straight into what I needed to walk in on. I'll say that, and after I looked at it, and I yesterday I asked for them to kind of send me in without a job description personally. So I kind of have a feeling idea for where they are personally and what they currently are. And after getting the recordings in a group of what they actually do, I have a great group of working professionals.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think we take for granted the talent and the abilities that they actually can bring to take the league to another level. A leader's only as good as the guys who's behind them.
Agreed.
It's like who stand behind them. And one of my pet peeves as a leader, I always say that people see me done it, but they don't really recognize it. I always believe in creating other leaders. When I was on the Jets, one of my things was, listen, I'm not here. My job is to not only to cultivate, but also to create other leaders to come behind me. And so y'all would have watched me win a championship. And I could have easily sat there and be like, you know what, I can be here. I can take this. I build this. I'm not moving on this point. I always believe in creating another leader like me. That's a true representation of who you are to create other leaders to come behind you.
Yeah,
So you know me, I'm always trying to do something different. And again, I always say, who's strong as your team? If my team decides to undermine me, cut my throat, it ain't gonna work. You only as strong as your team. There's no one man is island. saying no later than just yesterday that when you walk around the league, even though you might do president, you are like suspended, so you gotta act like it's your own. And own it like it's your own, like you're the president. Anything you see on the play, anything could be better. Don't be scared to address issues because the league won't be if you don't take it to be something personal that you really want to get it better. So I encourage my team, to be my suspended.
Agreed. So, I mean, I know this might be premature, but I mean, I have to ask, because the last one we had, that didn't work out. But did you decide on who your commissioner would be, or do you have a list of candidates that you're thinking about?
Yeah, so I'm actually going to have a commissioner office.
Okay.
Excellent.
Where we're going to have a team of commissioners. It's going to be a head of course. But it'll be a team comprised of different people from around the league. My second commissioner right now will be Kendall Thompson.
Okay.
A lot of people, he's a football guy who's sticking up for the rules. No nothing guy. He has no horse in the race, but is prepared and motivated to get the league to standard.
That's key, though. You know what I mean?
I'm scared because he's so much on standard in terms of he played college ball. And so if anybody knows Kendall Thompson, he's that guy. He's that go-getter. He's a no-nonsense. He'll walk around there. He ain't scared to address no issues. He's trying to be fair as possible. And so I'm a little scared that he's going to be too much to the rules. That's my fear, that there's too much to the rules. I know my people. I know sometimes you got to just towards the island, bit walk away, but still kind of hold your feet to the fire.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad that Kendall Thompson to come on as commissioner because he's going to hold my feet to the fire. He's already started. I ain't supposed to call him that. I'm going to Kendall, I understand, but that's a bit too much. I don't know if they're going to be able to accept all these things. He's already asked me for all the information that he's needed to carry out his duties. And he's getting up and ready to go.
Okay, that's solid.
Man of business.
Yeah. Well, I know we've had both of us had the privilege of playing contact football with you, but I feel like I've had contact and flag. How do you think you being a player can help propel your presidency?
Oh, not 15 beats again.
That's a great question that needs to be answered. The reason being both player contact and flag, you can feel the pain of the people.
Yeah.
You can see from a different lens. Being around it, being on the outside looking in, playing it, knowing the improvements that happen to make the league better. I think it's one of the key things. And also sometimes it isn't good because you can be too attached. You can be too attached in the sense of meaning that from looking from the lens, you could be overbearing. Because I think about a lot of leaders. We're not afforded the opportunity to, and then you are afforded the opportunity to actually be a leader. Some people sometimes have a lot of old ideas that never leaves them. And it's like a pet peeve for them to try to get them to manifest to what they wanted them to be. But that might be ancient.
Yeah, sound like you're speaking to our government.
It's up to me to be open to ideas. No leader should be scared to be challenged. I think that a lot of people who are leaders
Preach.
no, I'm like doing work.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? And so they almost want to be, I don't want to call it that, but anyhow.
They willing to conform. They don't want to step up.
I'm not, I said if you have a dream trying to make it work, but sometimes you got to get people out and let them different lens. And so being a player and now being able to sit and see. There's some changes I want to make. Sometimes it might not be a good change. Sometimes it might be a good change. I don't know. But I'm not going to jump to see the league rise to another level.
Okay.
I mean, I'll say this much. I mean, not every decision you make, everyone's going to like it. So at the end of the day, you're there for a reason.
Mm-hmm. But let me add on to that what you're saying. You were innovative in bringing sandboards to the masses. And trust me, we all love it, by the way. We love sandboards. At first, I was skeptical, I was saying,
Yeah.
man, that's a skinny dude sport. They ain't showing no love to the big dudes.
Hey, skill, not skinny.
Skinny dudes, man.
Skill.
As a big dude, I got skill.
Well, I mean, well, no, I
But how do you feel developing that from the ground up can also help in your presidency?
Listen, I have people see me around San Juan. Let me tell you, San Juan,
I know.
So I know what it is, you know. And I ain't afraid to pick up garbage because I'm not the one to be parade around proudly to be like, oh, I'm the owner,
Yeah.
Listen, teamwork is a teamwork. Me, everyone else can say, listen, I never go off the box. If I come to the street and do not know the box, I'm in my job. I'm not going to know the box, and I just fight for all the box with all I know how. I don't believe in kicking the ball down the same road to get the same result. I got to do something different. Even if I go, let me tell you something crazy. If I go somewhere flying across the field, I need different. I'm not coming to do the same old. I need different. I have a lot of ideas, and I promise you, if people support me and don't fight it, listen, this will be a season like never before.
Let's get it.
I believe you with that.
Yeah, let's get it.
But I know. I mean, let me see if I could squeeze something out you right now. I mean, I know you just get in office, but you say you get a lot of ideas and stuff. You know, if people believe in you, but you want to list some of those things that you plan to do. Just give us a little idea. I mean, we want to hear it first here on Understand It, you see.
Exclusive.
I can come up with my fear. One of the things I want to do is to bring showtime to football, prime time, and Friday nights under the light.
Oh, now we talking.
The smoke, the lights, the show, the performance, football in the park under the light.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So you plan on just having like one game, or how does it work?
You call it prime time, you have a female game and a male game.
Okay, solid.
That's good. That's
solid.
Good. So it still won't take much from your Friday night parties.
Yeah.
That's right. We actually want to talk about it. You know,
Yeah.
when we started San Juan, you know, the guys that had a football focus in the town started, it was a party that breaks out into football. So let's have Friday nights under the light. That is football that breaks out into a party.
Sounds good, man.
And we have tailgating before, tailgating after. You'll have a good time, put football on center stage, and give them the best show we can.
Wait, El Presidente, if you do that, I might want to play Friday Night Lights, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
He ain't on a roster, don't mind him.
I got a lot of work to understand. We're going to make understand. I got one to talk to us. What it called? CNN? What it is?
Just don't call the one Bill Cosby tried by, because you see what they do to him.
I need understanding like never before. It's going to be understanding that takes it to another level.
We are willing to support
man.
you, bro. Let's get it, boy.
Again, like I said, we support you 100%. So whatever needs to be done, I mean, once it's for the growth of the league, we with it. We with it. That's what we here for. You know what I mean? But again, one of my next concerns always was you know, because I started playing flag from the beginning. You know, when it was like only 3 teams, I think it was, and then we at one point we had like 10, 11 teams.
I believe it was 10 teams.
What do you and a team plan to do to increase the number of teams in the league? Like, how do you plan to try to increase that?
Well, I can tell you what happened in football. I was around in the field that time. I was here when it was 11 teams. I was here when it dropped down to 5 teams on the male side and female side. I think it's a generation where football was growing. It's growing so fast, everyone wanted to be a part.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think we have done a great job on creating players. We have done a lot of job of moving players around. I always say, if you have a team, instead of trying to get players from other team, I think you should try to create your own talent.
Yes, sir.
I agree.
I've always been trying to play from day one, trying to put together or find talent remember when the first time I saw D. Everybody know D who's played the best event. You know what I find D? I was going to practice, the jet practice, and I saw this dark structure walking coming down the back side of Fort Charlotte. I stopped in the middle of the road. I said, "You want to play football?" I said, "Want to play football?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm going to put him in the practice."
But yeah.
And from then on, D turned into be a monster.
Yeah, but you can't really do that nowadays. You gotta lock it down, put your window up nowadays.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, let me start with bringing visibility back to the league. Making them popular, even with fans coming through the gate, seeing what the level of talent we have, because we still have a lot of great talent. Coming on the NFL flag, you know, one thing when I started to get sat at the table in Orlando with the NFL flag representative, we are compared to the rest of the world but not recognized. And me saying that to say that they don't know the level of talent that we have here in this country. So they were in Jamaica the other day, and they had a trial, what they call it, combine. They was able to find one player.
In Jamaica?
The whole of Jamaica. And the whole of Jamaica, not one player.
Hold on, the whole Jamaica, not one player?
The whole of Jamaica. Millions of people, they can find one player. And I was like, hey, you got
Crazy.
them damn a dozen down here. I said, we got them at all different ages, whether they old, they young, like they have whatever you want.
That's
them.
crazy.
We got them. I said, we got linemen, we got receivers, we got running backs, and we got them like dime a dozen. Some of them are 4-7, 4-4, 4-6. And then guys were able to find one guy to come back. So again, bringing visibility to what we got going on. This is the only viable adult football league is to get it back on power where people want to come and see football in the park.
Yeah.
You always figure when you have a great product and people see it, you know people want to put a team in.
Yeah, they want to.
Agree.
Yeah, they want to buy in.
Yeah.
They want to be a part of it.
You say
What the park look like? What was going on around here? Where were these people in? Oh man, they playing football over here. And again, I always tell people, I tell people that yesterday, because we in football and we in our circle, we assume that football big. You'll be amazed to know how many people who know the level in which flag football is playing in this country.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, don't forget now, we played in the CAFL, so we know. How long that been around, and you know, I mean, a lot of people didn't even know about that. They didn't even know we had a tackle football league, in you know, in the Bahamas. So, you know, I can understand that, you know, but
so understand it's gonna be crucial to pushing this next level of what we want flag football to look like in this country, and it's gonna be crucial to get that out there. I'm gonna challenge them.
Well, we up for the challenge, bro.
But I don't know, but I want the viewers. I want to wait, what's going on? I understand it all. I need that type of promoting the DFFL to happen. Scientist league, softball league. I need to be trending for all the different leagues.
Okay. So, you know, I heard you talking about NFL flag. You know, that's my boy favorite topic. You know, NFL flag, Bahamas. You know, I call it the shit show. You know, but are you still involved with them? It's a 2-part question. Let me put it like that. Number one, you know, we want to know if you're still involved with them, and also, you know, moving forward, you know, with the Olympics and all of that going on with football. You know, it's 5-on-5. How do you plan to incorporate that with the BFFL?
Good question.
I don't think the more you talk, I can see going it all. I can see going it on because coming from another flag, still probably being associated when it gets to even still exist. I'm being a part of the BFFL on both sides. I always tell people, I think people take for granted the person that I am. If you're leading me, I'm gonna support you. Even though I might know you might have certain times of ways about you or something about the organization, my job is to always try to get football the opportunity to get to the next level. A lot of people back NFL flags, I guess they didn't understand what it was and the opportunity was, and hopefully it's not gone, but if we lost a great opportunity to be a part of something big. That's the one thing I always say to being the people. They don't ever give it a chance to actually opportunity to be on that grand stage in terms of flag football. And now that I'm in the chair for the VFL, transitioning to 5-on-5 got to be crucial for what's coming to qualify for the Olympics. NFL and Olympics is two different things. And so being on the stage and seeing the 5-on-5 and where we got to go to qualify for the Olympics is crucial. That someone like me be in the chair. Because I was able to go and see the level of this they played on. And that isn't even the world, that's at the US aspect. And we were able to play for the kids in the world format. Where we played against China, we played against Japan, we played against Brazil, Africa. There was quite a few kids there, so I was able to see what it looked like. And so I think I can now see God in the midst of it all, having someone who would be able to transition it to where it needs to be and give us a great opportunity to qualify for the Olympics if we have a shot at it.
Well, let me put it out there. I don't think that I was against NFL Flag Bahamas. I just felt like it was too much secrecy and not enough information was being dispersed to get people's money. That's how I feel personally.
That was our
that was the big thing.
It was no transparency, especially you coming into some of the country, and I mean, just to say, hey, we NFL Flag Bombers, give me money, and then hey, I mean, that's what people with guns do. That's how they rob you.
Because once they say Bahamas, I support you. I don't care if I like it. Once they say Bahamas, I support you. I can be honest with you.
So question, stepping down a level from the Olympics part of it. I mean, the nationals has been up and down. Would there be a nationals this year, or do you plan to have a nationals this year?
There should be a national. Should always be a national.
Yeah.
I think I don't understand. I'm just now getting into it. I don't understand the inner workings on how it goes, whether when it's time to travel, who turns to pay, or how it ever goes. That's definitely something we look into early. But it definitely nationals should happen. Better both sides come together to make it happen. However that looks better, we get a corporate sponsor to facilitate those needs for those who are traveling. Nationals need to happen. It's very important that it happens. You got to find a way to make it happen.
Okay, so I know we touched on it earlier. You was talking about the visibility of this product we call flag football in the Bahamas. What's the plan in place that you have to try to get more fans to the field? And also, can we get a scoreboard for the field this year?
Definitely, scoreboard is very important. The guys bring fans to the park and they don't know what's going on, who scored, who went in. Those things are very important. Scoreboard is absolutely the most important. But even if I got to put a 6-inch TV there and some electronic program to put the score up and the score clock on that to the score table, that can happen.
Let's get it. That's a good idea.
I have tons of ideas when it comes to visibility. Tons. Let me tell you what will not be able to make this work. And I'll say this again. I've been around a very long time. Let me tell you what's kill leagues. The people involved in the league is kill the league. And they don't want to hear that. That's the truth. They are forced to new ideas. They're not cooperative in terms of what's suggested to be made to make it better. They just kind of set up to be a nuisance. That's what it is.
They sabotaging from the inside.
It's
cancer.
I just can't do it. I mean, I can say the truth. Leagues die because people in the league kill it. Every time you see a league die, someone from the inside kills it. And they don't want to take responsibility for it.
Like the CAFL.
Yep.
Yeah.
Inside.
But I mean,
if something is going to work, if we all have a passion to see this work, I'm relying on my board that was elected to support me, and the board is relying on the league to support them. If I don't support, understand who is doing something for free. Let me show you how things get killed. I go there and see understand. I understand what Keith Sparks last year. Call them the best offensive player of the week. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, Tito comes in. I know Matrix, I know Combo. Why would I then go and find another crew to do the same thing y'all doing? Tell me how that makes sense.
Agreed.
That don't make sense. And this stuff the people is doing. And then when I see Matrix Combo, the first thing I do, I shake their hand, I send them up, and then when they go, I find another way to cut their throat. And it's stuff like this. I tell people, I fuck this behind your back. If you come and ask me, I tell you the truth.
Hey, you got to say it again, man. You got to say it again. So when I quote that, you know what I mean? You got trademark that. So you say that one more time for the people. Make sure they hear you.
I talk behind your back. I don't care talking behind your back because I can defend when you ask me a question. But if you come and ask me the truth, clear-wise, I'll tell you the truth. Come and tell you. I remember me and Thomas going into it. Him and Mike, they came to practice one day. And I know I used to stick up for workout. You know, I used to always work up before the team. So when Thomas came to practice, Thomas said, I said, okay, Thomas, Mike, we going to run the team. Thomas said, I really run my life. I going to go so bad. I said, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I said, your personal workout.
But you have a good memory. I actually forgot that.
I said, which one of your boots are? You must be putting, you put them in the way to tell me. He said, I do my job. Well, you don't practice in the night.
Yeah.
And I don't tell people I stand by what I say.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I can lie to you. And I always tell sometimes one of the best sellers ever is great silence. But you know how I do. I say what I say. I can stick to my guns. And then the bar call is lying. And then they see the bar call. I thought it wasn't a PI. Everyone else thought different. And they say, I said, then take on the bar for that. And if I have to call it again, I can call it again.
I got make sure I send this clip to Butler.
Yeah.
But when I'm talking about when you say that, I wonder about I said, you're searching around the park like a dog. I said, you have to forgive me. I said, you have to let that go, forgive me.
Butler says that was his one, boy. That was his one. Because
you know, that's just the person who I am. If anybody know me, like a lot of people who know me, if you know me, I say what it is what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, so you know, I have a lot of old people on my team, right? You know, I looking out for them. Whether they old in age or they just used to sleep out in the draft when they're young and cold.
They get mashed up.
But they old, right? You know, on the rugby field, there are a lot of like patches and but not a lot. There are a few, you know, spots that.
But it's not being models is a lot.
Do you guys plan to work with the rugby field to improve the fields? Because I mean, you know, this would be free advertisement. This would be free. Huh?
That's no problem right there. Please be kicking the ball down the field road. I need to go sit with the government. I need to see what O.B. Roberts and Tony Maycock them who are in charge of the governing body of football in this country. Why doesn't football or flag has its own league for the amount of people that is involved in flag?
Agreed.
Why does the flag something that's called the rugby field? You recall?
Yeah.
The rugby field.
Yeah.
Not the DFFL field. We have a youth league. We have fields. We have youth playing all over this country. We have the adult league. Why doesn't the DFFL, DYFFL have their own field? My job, while I'm in this year, in the next 2 years, is to go sit with OB, sit with the Right Honorable Mario Moleg. We need to have field. We need the government support us. Take this, and I lie. You know, a lot of people know I talk plenty. Watch this. We always talk about what we want to do for the kids. Now, imagine you grab 5 kids, take them to McDonald's, and, you know, treat them. Then they go home. Then they get home, they're being molested, they're being abused, all different stuff. So all the things you would have done for that kid, ran out the window.
Yeah.
Why? Because we ain't checking for the adults. The adults also need attention. This is the same adults who are raising the younger generation.
Agreed.
We have to do something for the kids, but we also do something for the adults who need sometimes is their outlet to stay seen, to stay mental. You know, just our outlet to let our frustration out. So why are we only checking for the kids? What are we doing for the young adults who are raising our next generation? So why are everybody always checking for the kids and ain't doing that for the adults? Everything that you do almost being at risk because when they go back home, they're being molested, they're being abused, they're not being taken care of properly, verbal abuse, all kinds of different abuse. So I'm not knocking that said we do that for the kids, but we also got to look for the adults. Don't go to OB and look at you want to combat crime, you want to help with the country. We got to give our people their things. Why are we using the rugby field? But anyway, let me ask you a question. Yeah, we got to fix the holes and stuff in the rugby field and make sure the kids are still in that play.
All right, but I was trying to get. I asked you that because if you to say you wasn't going to your vice president, he's a landscaper, so we might get it done for free. Don't tell him. I tell you that. But I mean, you know what I mean. At the end of the day, we still got to preserve our players. You know what I mean? Because that was one of the questions that came across the desk. But I'm asking this final question before we get out of here.
I still honestly, Tito, I'm very impressed by that last statement. Like, I never really thought of that. Like, why don't we have a field allotted for football, bro? Like, that's big. Especially when Honorable Mario Boleg was just on, was it CBS Morning or something like that? When he was in New York talking about how flag football has been played in this country for so long and XYZ. And I'm like, but y'all ain't taking care of us. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. I don't get too political. But anyway, Tito, let's go back to last season, man. You coached a team that went undefeated.
Before you go, hold on. See, something needs to be addressed, please. This is for playing football. I sacrificed so much for football.
Agreed.
To this day, people assume that I was getting paid for the NFL thing. To this day, I'm still there at school teaching football every Monday and Wednesday, 3:30.
At school?
Well, I know that because calling you on that was Monday. I called you. Yeah, and I could hear you in the background telling them run the post, but you ain't run the post, and I could hear you was coaching. So I didn't say nothing, but I mean I was very impressed. I just was observing and that's listening. You know what I mean? So I mean you still involved with football, even if you retire.
Yes. I just been talking. I've been going to the boys' school too as well. The only thing stopped me from going to the boys' school on Monday, me and Reggie, to teach football was COVID. I was doing it a long time ago. I don't showcase it. It is for me to walk around at home, etc. I try to do my part in the community, but I really try to give back to the kids.
Yeah.
So every Monday and Wednesday, me and Reggie going down by Princeton 10 boys, and we still football in school for the COVID team. So I don't do it because I want to be record. I do it because truly I'm really trying to do my part and what I can do to make this football better. And two, if I don't raise up another generation, who can carry on flag?
I understand.
Yeah, I agree.
And then this not even you thinking small right now. Flag
but I mean, you carry on the country.
Yeah. And then on top of that, these boys might do so good they get a chance to at least get a better education. You know what I'm saying?
Change your life.
Yeah.
But I can call you off here so we can speak some more on that because anyway, I'll call you off here about that so we can speak some more about that. All right?
They keeping secrets, y'all.
Anyway,
you ready for this last question?
Yeah. What the last question was again? Go ahead.
This last question about how you coached the team that went undefeated and y'all get your head voice off. And you retired again. But I mean that's neither here or there. So is the door still open to return to the sidelines or you done? At least in the BFFL?
Honestly, I think again, academic life. Building the Jets builds me. I study so much football, I climb so much different type of defense, offense. I can coach both sides of the ball, special team. I can teach you how to long snap, kick field goal. After you first one in the say I've got to start kicking field goals. I climb so much football.
That was with John McNutt, right?
Yeah. I think guys take it for granted the more and more to help. So I found myself standing on the sideline trying to impact players that I just didn't realize who I was. Again, I don't want to take them away from them. There was a great group of guys. But you got to know when your season up. You know, my problem is in this country, people don't want to step away. You got to know when your season up. Not saying that you can't do your job. You know, sometimes it's time for you to move on to another level. If you understand what I'm saying. Of course I can go back. I can always go back. I can always go back and back. I know the game too well. I'm actually a better coordinator, offensive wise, than defense. People actually don't know that. But again, I mean, I can definitely go back to why I can have a greater impact sitting against here for the next 2 years to create other leaders to take over when I leave. And again, I tell you, pet peeve of mine is creating other leaders.
Yeah,
if I'm not creating other leaders and allowing people to function, I ain't doing my job.
That's succession planning. That's the problem, like Matrix said. Yeah. That's a big problem we have in this whole government. Like, I feel around this country on a whole, though. Succession plan is a serious thing, boy.
But anyway, El Presidente, as they call you, thanks a lot for your time, man. You know what I mean? We really appreciate it. You sound like you're everything we expecting.
I ready to vote for you again, boy.
You ain't gonna vote. But I mean, yeah. I mean, again, from understanding, we support you 100%. You know what I mean?
All day.
You know, whether you still allow us on the sideline or not, as long as it's for the betterment of the BFFL, then we still support you 100%. I mean, we can talk about you on the show, but we still support you. So, but I mean, at the end of the day, again, all the best to you and your team, and we have a lot of faith in you guys. So again, don't let us down. You know.
Last thing I want to say, Tito, I want to appreciate you for taking the mantle of finally deciding to be president. Like, it's a change that we need. And just listen to you talk, I can't help but be impressed by you barely said I. You said my team. And that really shows, like, that's big, boy. That's very big. How you just trying to empower your team by not empowering them, if that make any sense.
No, I and him.
Yeah. So solid, but like, I'm very impressed.
And I want to understand. Listen to me. I think what I understand at the end of the day, I get anything I told me just is a lot of people know me, but they don't know me. They see me in class, they see me coaching, but they don't know the love I have for the game and how much I really want to see it succeed and get to the next level. And so I think this show actually get people to get an insight to who I really am as a person and not just seeing me walking down the field. I try to don't get in the mix-up. I try to be as fair as possible. And again, if you see me don't hear you, more than likely I ain't see you. And if you see me hear you, and I come up maybe to hear you, I really want to hear you.
Yeah.
I want people to know that if you see me come and hear you, I really want to hear you. But that's something I just be moving. And again, I ain't that personal. But I think I really want to understand of allowing people to see exactly what type of president they got. You know, I'm also in the church, so they say, you don't have a fail. My standards are set high. If I fail, this team failed, I have failed. And if I have failed, boy, I can be in trouble for failing.
Yeah.
So, ain't no excuse for failure right now.
Well, I'll say this much in closing, you know what I mean, before we let you go. And I guess my counterpart, he speak to this too. Anytime you want, you're welcome on the show.
For sure.
Don't care who guests we have on. Even if we got to give you on 30, 40 minutes, whatever it is, you're always welcome. If there's something that you need to get out to the people, then let us know. And we can make it happen.
And bring Reggie so we can do some landscaping in front of the studio.
Yeah. You know, for free. Yeah.
He was a guest last year, man. You know, Reg.
We know he ain't far behind, so I know how to go. Even if he ain't on the board, I know he gets you back. So
yeah,
we know how to go. But again, man, thanks for your time, and we'll see you around, bro.
No, listen, I need to come on air. It's important that I come on air. I need to throw my full support behind on the center. There's some things we need to do to get the disability out there. I really want to be on air today, but I was really running behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, we understand life happens.
Yeah.
We need to talk football. We really need to talk football. And listen, I need to call Obi Roberts. I need to call Tony Makeup. I need to call the football people. Let's get them in the front seat. Get them in the.
I just want to tell you. Let's see if we get especially Obi Roberts. Let's see if we get him. We could get him here. You know what I mean? That's all we know him personally. So let's see if we get him here and put him in front of the football world.
One more thing before you go, Matrix. I want your time, all my people to find them. I just told my team we're trying to look at it, and I hope I don't get in trouble. I want to honor some people. I want to create the DFFL Legend Series where we put people in the Hall of Fame as legends.
Now we're talking.
I'm starting to get them candidates that are going to go in the Hall of Fame for their service and their accomplishment over the course of the existence of the DFFL.
Yeah.
So we want to honor some people in mindset. We don't honor our people enough for the way they do. No matter how they were or whatever they were, sometimes you still honor them for the amount of work they put in. And so, point neighbor for my plate was Jason Clark.
Oh, how to be? It goes without saying.
Shout out to Jason Clark.
Goes without saying.
Yeah.
And the thing it is, he moved on to the BYFFL. The Ukes now, and that league is a well-oiled machine also. You know what I mean? So that goes without saying. But again, we 100% on board, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, then. You go eat your chicken now.
No, I want to let buddy.
All right, man. Take care, man.
All right, thanks once again.
All right, man. Yeah, boy.
I impressed, boy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Now the people see why we support them. And I mean, at the end of the day, I know Tito, bro. He ain't the field. So at the end of the day, I mean, that's his name. And same thing with all of the people on
his board. Yeah.
I mean, they ate the field.
Again,
that's tell you take your hand down because your hand's too close to me, man. But I didn't want to say it on there. But thank you.
Y'all still there to go to, right? But anyway,
but me sitting on the thing.
But like we were saying, the other day,
Bridgewater.
Boy, is a vintage, boy.
Bridgewater ain't vintage, bro.
Let's concentrate.
Pepper or Randy Moss.
Anyway, but let's concentrate, dog.
Okay,
Come on.
Go ahead.
Evans never made the league. He up there.
It's the Patriots, man.
Okay. Anyway, but like we were saying earlier, that old board, solid, boy.
I agree.
Like Keisha, Jade, Leah, flicking Reginald Cartwright.
And like you say, they're professionals. That's what they do. So at the end of the day, I mean,
Reginald Cartwright be professional and do the landscaping.
Yeah, I agree.
Shout out to EDLC.
Yeah. What to do? But yeah, man. I mean, on the real, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, he answered the question better than I thought he would.
I really wish we had him in studio, but life happens. So.
Yeah, it happens.
Life happens.
He had other obligations. Yeah. I mean, he's a man. Family man at that, and a businessman, so at the end of the day. But now that that's out of the way, our first guest, we need to talk about that. I thinking Eddie, buddy.
I want Haji too, though.
Haji? No, man. Haji can take the show.
We can get Eddie.
Show 2 hours.
But we could easily give him a wrap it up, but remember on Dave Chappelle? Wrap it up, B. Wrap it up.
No, our producer don't play.
Facts.
I'm like I turn my back now. You didn't call in time.
We have some housekeeping, bro.
What's that?
We gotta let the people know how. We just want to thank LT.
How you?
I just want to thank LT for being a part of the show last season. However, LT.
With not Vince McMahon. That's Vince McMahon or Trumpet.
That's Vince.
You're fired.
Oh, we only clown about that. LT got stuff to do, man. So,
again.
So T-Rex arms guy, he could be
He'll be up for the next show.
I'll be scratchy back.
Really get his shoulder. Hey, but I mean, thanks again for tuning in, and we're out.
Hold on. We can't be out yet.
Why?
We got to thank our producer.
Oh, you got to do the credits.
Man, 88 season, he's that dude.
And then, make sure the people know how they can.
What you coming so close to me for, boy?
Yeah, I ain't coming close to you, but you trying to put the jersey back, boy.
This, boy, you see, y'all see that, right? Y'all see they got to go through, right?
Go ahead, boy.
But
I'm close as
man, listen, if you would like to be a guest on the show or have some comments heard, hesitate to hit the lines. And also, Hit us up on Understand Our Podcast.
Hesitate?
I say don't hesitate.
No, you didn't say that.
Hesitate, bro.
Oh, hesitate?
The producer there, so you know.
Man, the producer like it.
You know, he don't say nothing, so
Don't hesitate to hit us on understandourpodcast@yahoo.com. Hit us on the IG and the tickety tack. The tickety talk or the tickety tack.
Let them know the thing I'm at YouTube.
And the YouTube. You know the YouTube name.
Yeah, it's Matrix 24282. All right. And also we still on all podcast.
We still on the
platforms.
Spotify.
All. Spotify, Apple, you name it, we on it.
Yeah, I'm an Apple fan.
That's cool.
Go on Spotify, boy.
That's cool. We get more people on Apple though that listen to podcasts. So watch how we talk with our guests.
Anyway, we out.
There you go.